Welcome to Disclosures with Peter the Insider and Jessica Arael Morocco. The ACIO has a long history of helping humanity from the deep recesses of time. This is the first time the ACIO has become available to the public, aside from an earlier visitation by their 15th division, the Wingmakers. Peter the Insider, originally from Slovakia, is the director of their 12th division, and Jessica Arael Morocco is in Cicada 3301, their 6th division. Together, they provide intel, insights on current events, a deeper perspective on aliens and UFOs, super soldier missions with Unit 374 and the Merge, and news relevant for disclosure. Don't forget to subscribe to keep updated with our latest intel and post any questions and comments below.
Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us today. We are having another interesting show with Peter the Insider and kind of talking about some recent events that are occurring. There's a lot of other planned ideas regarding AI that we want to discuss. And also, we're going to go over some of your questions. So Q&A today with Peter the Insider and myself. Welcome, and let's get started. Hello, Peter. How are you?
Yeah, thank you. Hello to you, Jessica, and to all of our regular and maybe not so regular listeners. Yeah, considering all the crazy circumstances, good, but not good, but I just don't want to make our listeners way too crazy. I think that this show will be great because I was looking forward for it for long time. We've got a lot of interesting stuff to talk about, but I think we owe one big stuff to our listeners, and this is Q&A. So we can start with it.
Yeah. Well, we're still waiting for some of the questions, so we're going to get started on some other topics. And did you want to do any update regarding any missions or anything that people need to know first?
Yeah, I mean, there is one problem we got, and it is a second solid point, because okay, there is a wormhole. Wormhole is kind of unpredictable, very unpredictable, unstable phenomenon, which can occur. It can appear, disappear. It can occur, make let's say, change shape and power and all kind of that stuff. Problem is, whoever they were or are, made solid point, let's call it vantage point, and they can hold up this huge wormhole with, let's call it like a highway wide open near the Earth. No, I don't want to say Earth, the solar system. And that's the problem, because solid problem for us, because they can transport it. I don't want to say it. They can transport a lot of bad things here. It is pretty much like you are using, if you don't know, if you are rookie, if you are newbie, and if you don't know how to use a pendulum or tarot cards, or I don't know, Ouija board, yikes, you can create and open the portal, and you can invite a lot of bad guys, aka bad entities, astral ones, of
Right.
course.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this is the same crap. And we can only guess which corporation / corporations were able to do so. Even the fact that they were able to do it is very scary.
Yeah.
We in ACIO believe it was Monarch. And if this happened, their 4 reactors, that means that their 4 reactors are fully functional in the first place, and they are in perfect synchronization, all 4 of them, with CERN. And I'm like, oh my god, this is bad news bears. This is bad news bears
I
for
knew
all of
something
us.
was going on with CERN. I knew that.
But give me a second. This is next level crap. I don't want to use rough words, but I am like, oh my god, this is bad. And this happened because in feasts, especially old feasts, there is certain, let's call it the magic, you know. And in last year's Chanukah, Jewish feast, Chanukah, it started in December 7th, I think, or 8th. I think it was the December 7th. And I was like, oh my god, the stuff changed because it's almost 6,000 years old feast. And I'm like, something changed here. Because rabbis were crazy. They contacted us. I'm like, oh my god, what is going on? And then it manifested. We literally, I mean, not we as we, do you know what I'm trying to say, but our, let's call them raiders. I don't want to call it raider, but something like that. And we detected that solid state wormhole. I was like, oh my god, this is bad. I don't like that. What I'm seeing. And it is, as I said, because if you are a believer or not, in those in celebrating of those feasts, there are certain energy, because it is collective mindset. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, like Berbers, for example, they opened, it was like, yeah, it was 2 years before COVID. In Berbers New Year's, Berber is this very old culture. It's like 12,000 years old culture in Algeria, Tunis, and all kind of that stuff. They opened something. Then they closed something. I mean, sorry, my bad. In here land down under Aborigines, because it is something is opening, something is closing. They has like they've got like old year, new year, so they closed something. And people, they're like, they are not believers. Hey, do you know what, guys? I absolutely don't care if you believe in something, I mean, spiritually or not. And nah, I don't care. It is how it is. If it is true, I mean, based on true events, or if it is just believers, there is collective mindset, and it has power. It creates power. It is pretty much like if you go on football for Americans, soccer ball, you know, and look, they are like, I don't know, in between 60,000 to, I don't know, like 100,000 people. and they are, you know, oh my God,
United.
focused on the match, and it creates energy, or I don't know how can I call it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And it is the same stuff. It is not just like that. No, it is not. And I absolutely don't care what those people are thinking. I mean, those people, they are saying like, nah, none of this is real. Even if none of this really happened, I mean, if it is just a mystical, and do you know what I mean? But the fact that those people are believing in that, it creates something, certain, let's call it energetic field. What do you know what I'm trying to say? And it is certain, let's say, door, or it can create door for, and this is it, good guys, quote unquote, good guys and bad guys. I mean, like, you know, entities, astral entities, like it or not. You are expert. It is your field of expertise, not mine. And I saw certain entities uh incarnating, sorry, my bad.
Yeah, I see that all the time.
And I was like, okay guys, if you skeptics are so skeptical, huh? Not 1,100, not 100, 1,000% skeptical. Okay, you saw that on video footage. Okay, so how in the creepy, crappy world you will explain this to me? And they got just like open jaws. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they have no words for that. They were like a deaf. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, because there is no logical explanation for that. I mean, logical. My bad. Not logical. Okay, I got it. Scientifical. My bad. Scientific explanation. And I mean, it is so crazy, so rigid. It like, I mean, this like, if science cannot explain it, like, nah, none of this exists. And I'm like, what the heck are you talking about? What the heck are you talking about? It is so stupid. Do you know what I mean?
You can see the effect of it. You don't have to be a brain surgeon to figure it out. I mean, I know exactly when something opens up, I start seeing them immediately. I don't know where they're from or what they're doing right away, but I have an awareness.
And especially the evil ones. Oh my God, this is so bad.
The evil ones like to show up, and then they immediately they start challenging different people, whether they realize it or not. They're being challenged, and I see it. I see it happening.
But from my point of view, Jessica, correct me please if I am getting it wrong. But from my point of view, bad guys, aka bad entities or negative astral entities, I think they just cannot come here. I mean, it is not just, we are here. It looks like somebody did terrible mistake, aka playing with matches over the barrel with open barrel with gasoline, aka, do you know what I mean? And it is pretty much the same crap, like pendulum, as I said, tarot cards, and the Ouija board. I mean, like, oh my God, how in the world you are so stupid and quotes in quotes playing Ouija board because they were bored. I mean, do you know what I mean? Like, bored. We were boring. And I was like, what the heck?
Well,
you were boring. You were boring, and you used Ouija board, and they're like, yeah. And I was like, oh my God, because it is so powerful.
So Peter, Peter, it's the Ouija board is bad, but what CERN is bringing in those entities that are showing up after people do the Ouija board, but they wouldn't be here if CERN wasn't bringing them in. And
Give me a second. Give me a second. The problem is that scientists, after sorry, last, pardon me, last year's Kanuka, scientists are getting crazy. And no, it is like not like
they're probably possessed at this point.
Yeah. Give me a second. Not crazy, possessed. Yep. Because I was like, what the heck is going on? Like CCTV, and they've got very erratic behavior, and I was like, what the heck? They've got.
Yeah.
Do you remember this crazy video from, I don't want to say it was either from China or Taiwan, and this woman like changed his face, and she was just pushing all the buttons in the elevator. Yeah,
I have that. Yeah, we'll put that in.
And I was like, the same. I don't want to say the same, but like this kind of weird
shape-shifted. She shape-shifted.
Not only shape-shifting, but erratic behavior. And I was like, what the heck are those? I mean, are they height? Do you know what I mean? Like under the influence of some sort of drugs? I mean, my bad. Scientists in CERN. It is so weird. The situation is so weird there. Oh my God. I don't understand that.
It is. It's really if there's some kind of entity that gets into these scientists and they become like Murkoff, then where they don't see humans as humans, they see humans as test subjects. They're very insensitive to the outcome of humanity. So yeah. That's a bigger issue. But what do you say that we move on to some of the topics that we were going to discuss today?
I don't know. It's according what you want to. I'm just saying from 2 days. Last year's Kanuka, it is 8th December 8th. It was so crazy. I don't know what the heck is going on. It was so crazy.
Altering our time space.
Yep.
Tremendously. Yeah, it's bad.
This is so crazy.
So here's let's see, we'll start with this. We wanted to talk about AI today and some of the things that you're concerned. You told us that you're really worried about that they're trying to bring over these spouses or partners or actually very humanoid looking robots, androids throughout the world, not just Japan. It has Japan. And so this is kind of our intro into it, is this open AI and getting accustomed to having a conversation. We showed the movie She before. That was with Joaquin Phoenix, and he has this romance with, feeling of romance with an AI and posing as a female humanoid. There was a video of a woman. I don't know if it was fake or not, but she actually hired someone to create a hologram of a spouse. And that was another really strange video that I watched.
Just tell me, it is so crazy. Oh my God. I don't understand that. It is why in the world somebody will chit chat, and I want to chit chat, but pretty much look, you can go further with other quotes in quotes models. Look, Yeah, we can go. Yeah.
Some don't look as realistic as others, but
Yeah, nah, she's not realistic. Yep. And this is so crazy. But because you can see that she is not realistic, but many of them are, and I'm like, what in the world is going on here?
there's someone right there. Yeah, I mean it's very strange what they're doing. And they look like dolls, you know, but we're talking about ones that literally you can't tell the difference that they're human.
No, you cannot. You can't. And I'm like, what in the world is going on? And just by the way, they are planning, Japanese companies are planning to start massive export of those Android. Yeah, look, just, oh my God.
Trying to shut off this and
Yeah, look. Yeah, and you got it.
and would people even know?
But give me a second. Be real, okay? Do you be real? Be honest with me. Do you really believe that they will be dolls? Dolls, okay? No. You really believe that they were dolls? Just say
No,
me.
I'm just saying they look like dolls at first, and then you know you start seeing that there's kind of there's something creepy about it. Here's another one.
I don't understand. I absolutely don't understand the whole crap about it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I it is so crazy. It is so crazy. But what I saw, it's like you cannot differ them. You cannot. Oh my God, this is so bad.
All right, so this is an AI model, so she's not real.
Yeah, I know.
Earns 11,000 a month because it's tired of influencers who have egos.
Yeah.
Look at the amount of money that they're making off of these things. That's the incentive. They don't care what anyone feels or experiences. And not to mention that humans are no longer being hired, or they'll be removed from being hired as a model because they can create AI models.
This is absolutely crazy. Oh my God. What do you think, huh?
Yeah, it is. And that's just AI, but when we get into a scenario where they start to look real, or as they actually show up in human form. I mean, we're just showing females too. We're not even showing. There's also males as well.
No. I just want to. Do you know what? Actually, I was just saying that we are talking about females, but it absolutely doesn't matter. I'm saying that. Oh my God, this doesn't make any sense. This doesn't make any sense. And they have plan. The companies, manufacturer companies, they have in Japan. They have planned to start massive, and I mean huge, export of those dolls to all around the world.
Yep. And it seems like the market is to men.
But give me a second, not only to men.
But it seems like that's more of a market maybe in Japan. I don't know, because that's more of what you're seeing.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. But look, what do you think about it? It is stupid. I mean, how in the world you will have partner, if you want to call it that way, partner, who will never argue with you? It is stupid. Cheese.
Well, I guess I'm sorry, Peter, but it's a limited intelligence that just wants someone to say yes to them on everything.
Because look, from my point of view, even the what is this replica? Replica is this world famous application. You can quote unquote model your own replica. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Right. This is like what's her name? That actress, I think.
Yeah, but give me a second. It is so crazy that even you can create the characteristics on your replica, and they will just give you the you know what I'm trying to say.
Look at the name.
Aldebaran. Oh my god. No. Oh my god.
Wow. Did you know about that?
Do you know what? I'm not surprised. Nope. I am not surprised. No, I'm not surprised because they are crazy. Aldebarans are crazy. Aldebarans are crazy. No, I am not surprised.
If it's someone else using, whoa, look at this.
But look, give me a second. It is just a skeleton, okay? But if you go there, certain, how can I say it, quotes in quotes, tissue-like stuff, and then the whole surface will be TPE, thermoplastic elastomer, right? You will have zero chance to differ them from real women. And I am not kidding you, okay? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Look at this.
This is what I said. It was just a skeleton. But then it is some sort of tissue-like material. And then cover, like surface from TPE, thermoplastic elastomer. And oh my god. No, I don't even try. Yeah, this is bad. This is bad, and once again, bad. I don't know, Jessica, what I should think about that.
Well, what they're doing is they're marketing it to all the different industries. You see this? Maintenance, life science.
Give me a second, Jessica. I understand that AI can be very good, but give me a second. Once it will be not misused, used in good way, not misused in this crazy way. Jesus Christ.
But there's something that it's almost like they can't help themselves. That's what they need to do. Like there's the darkness that wants this to happen.
But what do you think? If you will be lonely, will you chat/date with AI?
What's the point? Yes, it's like going on a date with your computer.
Give me a second. I understand you, and I've got the same attitude. But my question is, what do you think about those people? They are doing that. And be honest with me, I don't understand that at all. I have zero clue, no clue. As you said, it is like with your computer, but it absolutely doesn't make sense. If you can completely program him or her, it doesn't make sense. Jeez. It is like, okay, I will met perfect or I met perfect woman or perfect man, and I'm like, but it doesn't. The world doesn't work like that. There should be certain.
Yeah, what's perfect, you know?
Yeah, yeah. It is like not according, how can I say it, your quotes in quotes, your taste. Do you know what I'm trying to say? There should be another opinion, because without that, you are falling down from the cliff mentally and all kind of that stuff. Am I right?
Yeah. And
Oh my God!
well,
Sorry that I get emotional, but I simply don't like this.
here's the problem, Peter, is yes, this is a robot. It might have programmed personality, right?
Huh? Okay.
That's part of the program. Then you add, if they actually put a soul consciousness into it, then it becomes a bigger problem. Then add that it's one of those freaky demon entities that are coming through CERN, go into one of those robots. Now we've got a problem, because they can.
Please, I know. Give me a second. I know. I understand. It is impolite to interrupt you, but that's actually my question. Okay, because this is your field of expertise. Can bad entity possess a non-living thing? That's big question for me.
Oh, it's perfect. I'll show you.
Okay. I don't understand. I don't know. No,
Here's one example. It's called Robert the Doll is Possessed. It's just
oh no, I know. Oh my God. And then this, what is this doll? What is super possessed? This jeez.
Here's a haunted dolls. There's a whole bunch of them. There's Robert, Cacao, Annabelle.
Annabelle, yeah, Annabelle, yeah. But there is this another Annabelle, Okiku, then Mandy. Oh my God.
Yep. This is a Barbie doll.
So give me a second. So you are saying
supernatural powers, a doll. That's just a doll. Now have the doll talking around you 24/7, that they're living in your space.
Oh my God.
Tell me that wouldn't be, it's a death sentence. You're just waiting to die. Even these dolls will kill you. I'm going to tell you what this doll did, because I actually went to see the doll. Because I do.
No. You saw him. The doll.
I saw the doll. I went. We were in. I believe it's in Key West, where it's at. Yep, Key West, in Florida. And I heard about it, and I said, well, let's go and see what this is all about. And I think there was like a letter of some sort about how even one of the presidents tried to contact the doll and ask permission of something.
God.
Which one was it? I'm just trying to see which president that was.
Oh,
but anyhow, I went in there. I was looking at the doll. I could feel the energy. There's definitely something in it that was pretty dark. And I was like, and it's a warning that, something bad's going to happen to you. So I thought, all right, well, fine. I'm just looking at it. We're just, trying to figure out what was going on there. And then I forgot about it. We went and did some other travel. And by the time I was headed home, I got on the plane. We landed back at home in Massachusetts at Logan Airport. And we're sitting in the plane. We're sitting there for a couple of hours. And then finally they let us inside. Finally, because they couldn't have a place to park. Now suddenly a plane doesn't find a place to park to unload the people. So finally they let us out. They put us in the airport, and everything was closed off. So there was an elevator that went up a level and down a level. There were no doors that we could exit. They were all locked. We were all trapped there. People were going from the elevator, the stairs, trying to figure out the exit. None of us could get out. And I said, what?
Give me a second. And this seriously happened, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh my
100%.
God.
So I looked around and I said, what in the world is going on here, right? Because everyone's like frantic. They're going up the stairs, down the stairs. Everyone's like, well, you know, who else is here? It was just the people from our flight. We didn't see any of the stewardesses or any of the people that flew the plane. We were looking around. There were no employees there. Everything was roped off. And I said, there's something wrong here. I said, there's something really wrong here. And all of a sudden I saw Robert in my third eye. And I'm like, you son of a bitch. I said, you got me, didn't you? And it was like, they knew. And all of a sudden, after I realized who it was, an employee showed up, unlocked the doors for us so we can go back into the airport.
Hey.
That was the craziest thing. And I said that thing is, yeah, they'll follow you. Now imagine if I was living there with it.
What the heck?
It would just be mess. It's like they were like pranksters, or they give you like kind of bad luck, or you have a problem with something. They don't like you messing with their space. It's really weird. So put that in a robot that's talking and acting like it's human all over, and the thing is all like amped up and some kind of supernatural abilities.
No.
Plus AI abilities to hook into any computer and gather any type of information. And you've got a serious problem. You could have a dictator, like on a scale that no one ever even imagined. You could have some kind of weird laws and rules implemented, kind of like what we went through, where, you know, children weren't safe anymore because they were creating laws that made children have to, you know, change themselves or do different things, or that parents were allowed in schools. And this is the type of stuff that, I mean, that we only hit like a tiny bit of the potential of what an amped up Android could possibly do. And I mean, crazy. So there was a movie that we watched, trying to think of what the name of the movie is, or as a TV series. What is it called? I don't know, it was a circle or something, but there was an android in there, and she was in some kind of spacecraft or mothership, and she's looking out at the Earth, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, she decided to just launch all the bombs around the Earth at each other. What? And completely destroyed the Earth. Yeah. I mean, this is the kind of thing that...
Give me a second. What the?
I mean, I don't think I'm exaggerating, but, you know, you have to be realistic. So a scientist is realistic. They'll say, here's the potential. Here's the potential is, here's the baseline of what that they're capable of doing. But at some degree, how big of a problem could be, especially if the mechanism is seeing a rejection from the human race. And would it turn in an alter?
No. Now I understand you fully. Oh my God.
Yeah. And what does computers do if something doesn't seem right? Delete. Nope.
I don't even want to. I don't even want to imagine. Oh my God.
Yeah, I mean, and that's why these realities with robots and are really bad. And I told you even I had a dream, and maybe you could tell me where this was.
Okay.
I was walking down the street. It was a very surreal dream, so I know I went somewhere. And it was.
You mean like for real? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was like I was walking in this partitioned area, you know, like when you go to a movie theater and they have those ropes that are like velvet, you know, and they kind of keep people in certain lines or rows. And I was walking one way, and then in the opposite direction, I saw robots, like regular robots, like they showed, androids, and cyborgs.
Nah.
And
This is
I'm
bad.
walking and I'm saying to myself, don't think anything. Don't think anything at all. Your mind is completely blank. I just kept
He
telling
was just like kept thinking it like, nope, don't think about anything. Oh my god.
and they would walk and then they turn and look at me. You know what I mean? Just
Nope.
tune into
That will be. Oh my god.
it was bad.
The
It was
worst.
bad.
The worst. What it is? The worst case scenario. Oh my god.
So what do you suppose I was?
Oh my god. Jeez. Nope. I don't wanna. Leave through that. Oh my god.
It wasn't, I don't think if it was cyberpunk, it was some other place, but nobody was dressed up like cyberpunk-ish. It was like big soldiers type cyborgs, and then regular looking robots like those white robots we were looking at. And then
Oh no, I understand what you mean.
yeah, and then the other one just looked like humans, but I knew that they were androids, males and females.
Oh, hey, stop.
Is it a
Androids are
lab?
not males, still females.
Well,
No,
humanoid.
I understand you.
What do you think I was?
I don't know. I don't know, to be honest. There are a lot of weird ass realities, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, I didn't like that one at all. I'll tell you that for a short period of time, it felt like 5 hours.
What the?
Yeah, it just felt like my focus had to be completely controlled.
This is bad. Or what?
Yeah,
Or was? My oh my.
yeah. I had to exit. I wanted to exit. I believe I pulled out, but I hope that that was the end of it.
My oh my.
I hope it's not a future reality. I hope it felt like it might have been a corporation. I was like literally in one of the corporations walking around.
Yeah, it may be the case. It may be the case. Yep.
Yeah, where they're making these things.
Yeah. But once Japan start to export those robots, don't call them Android because people will be like, nah. Insider is talking about operating system. No, let's call them robots, okay? Like, oh my god, this will be next level crap. Nope, I will be not happy at all. Oh my god.
So I think we have some of the questions if you want to start going through them. We're doing
Why in
right
the world
now.
not? Why in the world not?
Okay. Hold on a second and I'll pull them up. Does Peter have any, this is from Martin Lopez, does Peter have any information about the country Uruguay in general, paranormal, DUMS, alien activity, etc.?
Yep. They gained, rapidly gained the dumps activities, but it is like a very complicated situation in Uruguay. Sorry, political situation. It's not helping us, aka ACIO, at all in the first place, and they are getting it undercover. Do you know what I'm trying to say? They are staying low at all, and I'm like, what's wrong with you guys? And they don't want to talk about that. But they are helping 15D Pleiades, so they are They are good guys.
Well, you mean you're talking about the ones that are creating the civil war? Because in this case, this is two
No,
men.
that's the problem. 12D Pleiades and 15D Pleiades are pretty much making competition in Uruguay. That's the problem. Why the country is unstable and all kind of that stuff, you know.
Okay. So here, you go by the name Joker, right? But there was a guy that literally showed up.
I know.
Two men have reportedly been spotted cosplaying as Joker and Batman amidst the ongoing violence in Ecuador. Earlier this week, violent attacks by criminal organizations intensified by the Central American nation after the escape of a gang leader and drug trafficker, Jose Adolfo Macias Villamar, and the president of Ecuador had declared a state of emergency, granting himself a special military powers. But they said that this video that it didn't come out exactly at that time. But look at, they got the bikes and everything. I don't know if.
Y en breve no se abastece políticamente. ¿O cuándo?
I mean, look at that, Peter. What's going on? Is that
I
you?
don't think it is funny, Jessica.
Jesus. Well, they ended up. I don't think he's hurting anyone. He's putting on a show. But the ones where they took down the police, that was a serious situation.
Yeah, I mean, Jessica, don't laugh at that, because I don't think it will be funny if somebody will make a puck, you know, and make the whole crap upside down in DC. Okay, don't laugh like that.
I'm laughing because we recognize the Joker from my childhood, and the Joker was playing a role, and now they introduced this to a very serious situation regarding a drug lord that broke out of prison. So yeah, it's very serious because it's creating chaos in the area. So what is the ultimate situation here then, Peter?
They want to make fun from the whole situation. Okay, that's the problem.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? They want to make fun from the whole situation. What is goddamn creepy crap is serious. Okay, that's it.
Absolutely, I agree with that. It does look like they're trying to make fun of it. Or say that, they're having fun doing whatever it is that they feel like doing. Okay, we're going to get into the next question.
Yep.
Pami Poo said, are fairies similar to the Vril? Is it true that there is a portal open in New York City?
Yeah, New York City is still open. New York City portal is still open. Fairies, if they are similar to who, please?
To the Vril.
No, definitely not.
So completely different beings,
Oh,
right?
of course. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. This portal is still open, and I don't like that. The portal in NIC.
Yeah.
I don't like this. The whole fact, it's super crazy.
It's the same thing. Is that portal connected to the CERN portal?
Yep. Yeah. You are right.
What about in London? Is that also the case?
Yeah. I don't know. This will not end up well. It is only a matter of time.
Right. They're testing and seeing what is going on here and seeing what they can get away with, I'm sure. Next question.
You are right.
Billy Brittle said, how are the listeners all part of the bigger picture? Many viewers are looking for their purpose in life, and how can they contribute to the greater good of humanity?
That's a question. Actually, I always said that people should meditate, but I don't know if people know what does it mean, quotes in quotes, true meditation. But I am not the expert in this field. You are.
I
You
think
need-
meditation helps and to clear your mind and have positive intentions for your family, for yourself, for your community, for your planet, overall humanity. Yeah, meditation is very, very important. And it also opens up the third eye. So you can have a better insight and recall if people are looking for that.
But for me, what I only know, like for real, okay, in meditation, that you can use sound of Tibetan bowls. What do you think, Jessica, huh?
Yeah, that helps too. Some people use crystal bowls as well.
Yeah,
Yep.
but for me, better are Tibetan bowls.
Yeah, you find what is comfortable for you. Some people use like new age music or certain type of frequencies. Okay, so the next question is from Kim Morati. What is happening on Mars? I saw one of my clones there as a commander. Is there a war with the elites from the Earth?
Nope. There is no war with elites from the world, but it is up to be there. Once the situation will drastically not changed, and I think it will be not just like that. My oh my, those are crazy.
Okay, the next question from Oaks. Ruvik, which Peter referred to as Walrider and Murkoff, and when Peter was describing the tentacles and sharp teeth, does Murkoff get these type of biological weapons from wormholes in traveling to black markets around the universe, trafficking biological parts to bring back?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. This is, or let's say those are illegal weapons. You cannot just get them legally. And you are like, nah, it is absolutely crazy. But it is how it is that you can get them, but with special permissions, of course, this company doesn't have, okay? Nope, they don't have license for them. Nope, no.
But that's been going on for how long, Peter?
Pretty much since the very start of the company. Murkov. I am absolutely not surprised with what Murkov is doing. Nope. He is absolutely crazy.
Yeah, he is. I think he's technically crazy. Okay, so the next question is from Roman Makarov. I thought Barkov was from another reality, context of existence. How does he end up in R1, our reality? Does he jump here and there? And what body identity does Barkov have when he is in our reality or a context of existence?
And that's kind of problem. We believed pretty much the same stuff with another people and from Shadow Group. Yikes, it doesn't work like that. You know, it is like they can pretty much hook themselves here and it works. Yay, it's bad.
Yeah, they have their advanced, so they have specific ways to do that, and not everyone does it the same way.
Yep, you are right, but the effect is still the same.
Right. Next question is from Red-Haired Lady. Can someone explain why Mobius built our 3D matrix? And does this have to do with the reptilians?
Reptilians not, but Mobius, it was simply one of their simulations, many simulations, my bad. They've got tons of simulations. like dozens, you know.
So they implement those simulations every certain how like certain time period, or how do they do?
No context of existence.
Are we all like brought into that context of existence, or just
Contexts of existence, plenty of them, okay?
Yeah.
Yep. They are like that. It is so crazy, Jessica. So crazy. You don't even want to imagine that. I saw so many dirty stuff and suffering and sorrow. Oh my God. Those people are hollow. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
I don't know even why I said this word, but they are hollow.
You mean Mobius?
Yeah, they are hollow.
Yeah, no soul.
Yep, they are hollow.
Do you think that there is something controlling them?
Yep, bad entities, but I don't know which ones. I don't know. I have no clue. I am not expert in this field.
Yeah. The next question is from Joman. You and Peter, I think he's referring to me, describe naive people who want a remote view because they don't really believe it until they see it, but they don't know the dangers. I'm one of those stupid people. I'm not sure what to do with this information. Would appreciate any insight into it.
Yeah, then if you want to talk, why in the world we can contact with you privately, why in the world not? And I don't want to say stupid, but you know, it's like don't play with open fire because it will end up bad.
Yeah.
And I mean it for real, okay? I mean it for real.
Yeah. Well, it's just like you said, the Ouija board. We were talking about that a lot.
Oh, no. Ouija board is crazy. Jesus Christ, Ouija board is crazy.
The danger of the remote viewing is that you need to be prepared that as you're looking at something or someone, they're looking back at you. And they might not.
Do you know what? That's absolutely perfect. The way how you say it, it's absolutely perfect. Yep.
Yeah, I know that from experience. I've gotten in trouble from looking into things that I shouldn't be looking at. So, or you're not prepared for it because it means a battle to some people on that you're looking into, and especially some of the off-world civilizations. Like people like to look at the dark side of the moon, and they're asking for a challenge, right, Peter?
Oh my God. Don't even try to say me. It is absolutely crazy. It is next level craziness. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God.
What do you think that they would do? You're looking into their space on the dark side of the moon.
You know, hey, it is like, what the heck are you doing in my backyard? You know what I mean? Something like that.
Yeah, would they hit you with a weapon or do something?
Yep, hit you like a hurricane. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, we have another question from Roman Markarov. It's in two parts. First part is about what I'd call aurora portals. Peter is saying our reality is collapsing. And are these portals a sign of a merge with another Nazi reality?
Pretty much. Direct question, direct answer. Yep, you are right, Roman.
So he called it aurora portals. Is that the right name for it?
Yeah, very right. Absolutely perfect and fit and perfect. Yep.
The second part of his question is what would happen if a physical object got into that aurora portal? Would that object disappear? And if yes, where would it go?
To next reality. It's easy. Nothing
predictable.
complicated.
It's not predictable where it would go.
Oh, give me a second. To next reality, but where in the world it will ended up in that reality? Yikes, that's matter of question. Or let's say, as I like to say, of further investigation.
Right.
You know.
Okay, so Kim Maradi asked, what if Nemesis wants to sleep with you? I mean, exchange the energy. Can you say no?
No, please. Not even. Sorry. I know it is impolite, but no. Jessica, please.
There's a question, because I think when we were in that 88-year mission with Nemesis.
Yeah, she somehow appeared, and I'm like, what the heck is going on with here?
Well,
Nemesis was crazy.
I found something really interesting that just came up. There was a movie that came out, and it is called Rebel Moon. And there's a Nemesis in there.
Yep. Okay.
So what is Rebel Moon connected to some of the things like the 88-year mission?
But give me a second. Do you really believe that I am that stupid and will have certain intimate encounter with Nemesis? No, I'm not that stupid.
But what the question is can you say no to Nemesis?
Of course, yep, I can. Or
okay.
Everyone can. Jesus Christ.
Even if they're really powerful, you can say no? I think that's the question.
Ah, yep. Of course you can.
You got free will,
do everything.
right?
You can do everything.
Yeah. So is Rebel Moon, the scenario of Rebel Moon, connected at all to the 88-year mission that we went on? Since Nemesis is in there.
But I don't want to because I cannot get any more in-depth details of the mission. You know what I'm trying to say.
Okay. So let's see, we have another question. All right, Fun Act, that's the person's name. Does Peter have more information about zombie apocalypse? Like, where are the antennas? And also, does he know something about blue beam? Is it still probably going to happen?
Do you know what? That's actually the question. If blue beam project will happen, or I don't want to say happen. The blue beam project case scenario will happen. I don't think so in our reality. No, I don't think so.
Do you think we're too smart for it because we're learning very quickly that they're tricking us and they're using fake AI to present ETs and some other type of paranormal activity? So people are not believing it and they just maybe would be observing it and wouldn't be frightened.
Yeah, you are right.
So that's the people got educated enough to figure that out. I mean, they might try, and they have been trying, I think, a little bit to see how people react to things. But then there's the zombie apocalypse. We know that there's people that are doing fentanyl and some of these big
Give me a second. You mean fentanyl?
Fentanyl, yeah.
Just by the way, you know that there that there were medical company, that they got as from FDA accreditation for how can I say it, medicine for pain. What it was, which kind of pain? Back pain, backbone pain, and
Yeah.
joints and all kind of that stuff. They looked like lollipops, and they should just, what I mean, use them like a lollipop. And do you know what is absolutely crazy? That they were full of fentanyl. It was a huge whistleblower who worked as a distributor in the company, and he was like, what the heck is going on? Those people just because he knew certain people, he distributed the medicine or medicines to them, and he was like, what the heck is going on? Those people are absolutely different. I mean, they start to behave absolutely different, and they were like, oh my god, it is fentanyl. You know what, Jessica? How in the world something like that can happen in US?
A lot of other things like that.
Fentanyl-based crap. Oh my
But there's
god.
a lot of incompetency and irresponsibility on the behalf of many people that were much more competent and responsible regarding other people, humans, and what's happening in the medical field. It's
But give me
frightening.
a second, I am not saying in US. It is pretty much US only, my bad. It is all over the world. I'm like,
Right. Yeah.
which kind of crap can doctors, I mean medical doctors, just get to the patients? Oh, I was like, oh my god, nope. I even don't want to. I even don't want to imagine. Oh my god.
I know, it's really bad. So
from my point of view, sorry, go ahead. Just go to, because I think we've got a plenty Q&As.
yeah, we have one more that I wanted to talk to you about. Actually, we have two more.
Okay.
There was a question from, I think it was Bhakta Peter that was in there.
What?
That his name is Bhakta Peter.
Okay.
He said Srila Prabhupada said around 1975 that the next war will be nuclear. Will start in about 50 years and will start between India and Pakistan.
Give me a second. But I'm saying this all the time. Not neither US, neither Russia. They are not that stupid. But from my point of view, it is only a matter of the question is not if, but when nuclear war will start in between India and Pakistan. Because so many people are like, nah, it's war in Ukraine, and West is supporting Ukraine, and East is, I mean, not only Russia, but of course the India and all kind of that stuff. China is, Iran is supporting Russia. Nah. None of them are that stupid. Believe me, none of them.
Yeah, I didn't finish the question because he's
sorry, my bad. Sorry, my bad.
So in 1975, plus 50 years equals 2025.
Yeah.
So it's one of the few predictions that Srila Prabhupada made. And also when he was in New York, the disciples pointed out the World Trade Towers to him, saying they are the tallest in the world. And he said, soon they will be the lowest. So this is one of the, I think he's, I looked him up, and I think he's over the Hare Krishna movement, but I thought it was pretty interesting in relationship to what you had said. I'm just going to look it up really quick.
But give me a second. I'm saying this. No, not another nuclear superpowers. Those two countries. It is only matter of time.
So this is the individual that he's the one that made that prediction about the war between the two of them, because of whatever reason, they don't have any resistance to using nuclear power weapon.
Yeah, it is like that.
Yeah, which maybe they need to be educated, but he predicted around 2025 or so, which I think I had something here regarding this is, yeah, that there was also recently some bombing between Iran and Pakistan.
Yep, that's true. And other stuff.
Issue. Yeah.
It's like, oh my God. It is like, oh my God, those guys, it's like, yeah, stakes are way too high. I don't think it is good idea to make this creepy crap stuff.
Yeah, so that's good when people, are sharing and, having this kind of information for us to bring in another component of information. But the last
another piece of puzzle,
Right. Yeah, no, it's great. That's why I love the comments. Douglas said, was Peter saying that the Anunnaki and Enki are from a different context of reality, not our history?
Enki? Oh my God.
Anunnaki and Enki.
I never said about nothing about Enki. Oh my God. Anunnaki, and then they were
in this context of existence, or another history in another context of existence. Where did this whole scenario play out with the history of the
I'm just saying, Yankee, it is like Elohims and Nephilims, but I never said something about Enki. Oh my God, what is that? I'm kind of, it is weird.
Enki and Anu, who are part of the Anunnaki. Do you see?
Yeah. But, give me a second. He is like their, I don't want to say God, but some sort of leader or something like that. But the stuff is, as I said, Anunnaki are not a longer one civilization for 6 millions of years, okay? They are Elohims, aka good ones, and Nephilims, aka bad ones, okay? Jeez, I don't know how.
That's because other people are teaching something else. They're saying that the Anunnaki are walking around now and creating problems, and
but it is.
It would be the Nephilim then, you're saying?
Yep. Definitely.
Yeah.
It is. I don't know. I mean, I told this so many times.
But everyone's teaching something different, so it's kind of.
But why in the world? What's the problem?
They're having a hard time believing us because they've been hearing for so many years that all of these things are this is what our problems are, and it's related particularly to that group, and this Anunnaki group that is coming after us and ruining our reality, or because that they were changing our DNA, or because they're constantly altering us, and which
yeah, give me a second. It is pretty much the same crap as, for example, it is like vax. They pretty much just get you in intravenosis, and it causes you pretty much the lighter variant of the whole, I don't want to say flu. How can I say it? The whole pandemic stuff?
Yeah.
It is fine. But once something is mRNA, it's like, oh my God, this is bad news bears. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It is the same crap.
Yeah. So, but these problems that we're having, we're trying to reveal to people what the problems are that we're having, and it's not related to the ancient Anunnaki. It's related to corporations or other, groups such as like the 12D, or for whatever reason, people don't want to, some people don't want to acknowledge that. They keep on wanting to blame this ancient civilization that is not necessarily present in the format that they believe it is. So what that does is then and not to like get in an argument with people that want to believe this. If you want to believe it, then fine, because people are almost like they want to fight over this belief system. And it's, if you are willing and open to acknowledge that, as long as you hold on to something that isn't true, you're not going to find the solution to it, because there's no basis of truth in the first place. As much as you think or work on and try to remove something that's not actually a problem, you're using your energy in a way that you're not able to
Sorry for interrupting you. You are not using, you are wasting your energy.
Right. Yeah, and we don't want people to do that. And at the same time, I don't feel like getting in big arguments with people that want to debate over something of whether someone exists or doesn't exist. But if you keep on working on something and it's not resolving, then look what you could have done if you found the right information to actually, correct or resolve something, not only on a personal level, but whatever happened in the past and, in other, previous lifetimes. So, try to ask for the deeper truth of what's going on. It's like, we're not trying to be they're wrong, we're right. It's not about that at all. I think a lot of people are well-intentioned in wanting to present the information, and they develop this very strong belief system. But, it's like saying,
we are the only one who have the truth and all kind of that stuff, and that's the stuff. I never said that, hey, we are the only one, we've got the truth. It is like we are offering you certain information, certain point of view, and all kind of that stuff. And just go search deeper in internet, and don't try to believe that just because something isn't in the first 3 or 4 pages on the Google, that it doesn't exist. Am I right?
Yeah. Yeah, you have to, and you have to do your own personal meditations and find out your deeper truth of what is in alignment with what is the truth, and if in fact that information correlates with what you're actually seeing and feeling and reacting to. It's sort of like any type of belief system. You decide what you want to embrace, but it's a waste of time if you don't fully embrace it, or if you're just following along with what a bunch of people are saying. It's really, people need to do their own work, and so that's what it comes down to. But we are providing. We can't say something is happening that isn't. That's not something we're allowed to do. So that's where our stance is. And also, people have said that we are in Anunnaki, which brings up another issue.
What?
Yeah, they've been saying it for years that we're in Anunnaki, and which is ridiculous. And honestly, Peter, if we were Anunnaki, wouldn't we just say it? I mean, we'd have nothing to hide. I don't think the Anunnaki were as
No,
bad.
I don't have anything to hide, to be perfectly
Yeah.
honest, except one thing. It is my face, okay? Because pretty much those are the we've got certain rules in ACIO, and this is the stuff. Like I shouldn't or I can't show my face, but except this stuff, I don't have any problems. Hey, look, it's easy. If we will have any problems with our listeners, we will not make, I don't want to say regular because they are not regular, but from time to time Q&A. Am I right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have no problem. I know we don't do live shows. We haven't, just because it's, I don't know, it's one other extra thing for us to do. But maybe someday we'll do that. I know some people are like, when are you going to do a live show where we can start asking questions? We need to do Q&A more often. It's true.
Yeah. That's only one thing from my point of view we owe to our listeners. I don't want to say all the time, but more frequently to make Q&A. Yep, you are right.
I agree.
Yeah, you are right.
So, any last thoughts, Peter? Anything else that you wanted to talk about?
I think this is our the biggest threat of this year is AI, because AI, look, this like it slowly gained as pandemic hit the fan. I mean, if as pandemic hit the world, and now last year, and now, oh my God, everybody is up to AI, and I'm like, what the heck? Because they are preparing us that from Japan, from South Korea, and from China, they will be exported massively AI robots and androids, but like 70-80% of robots will be from Japan, androids 60% at the most, or maybe 2/3. And I was like, oh my God, this will not end up.
We should
This, sorry, go ahead.
We should say no to that, right?
Of course, it will be crazy. It will be disaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll talk more about this. I'll get more information and we'll dig a little deeper into this and try to make people more aware of the levels.
Because look, the application developers for iStore and Play Store for iPhones and all kind of Android phones, they are actively for years developing those applications. So okay, you can synchronize your own quotes in quotes desired partners via smartphone and smart home, and I'm like, oh my God, this is bad. Like, this is very bad.
And this is close-up surveillance too, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, like literally kiss your privacy goodbye. I mean, I know already we're getting that, but I mean, you bring something like that in, forget it. And also probably there's levels of mind control. And
yeah, because look, it is pretty much like, how can I say it? You will program your own desired partner, but it is like, it is really like that? Do you know what I mean? Because the tech companies, they will pretty much direct you, do you know what I mean, in certain directions. If you like it or not, it is true. And they will control you. I mean, not you, me, but all of us, I don't want to say all of us, but the people, they will order and pay for those robots. Oh my God.
Yeah, it'll be a very serious problem. So we're going to talk more about this until people become more very, very aware, and just like Project Bluebeam.
Look, it is pretty much, if you go to Detroit, you cannot differ with either you are talking with somebody from mankind or with Android. Because it wasn't in 2016 or 17, something like that, or 18. I don't know. I'm not sure. If it was just a video game. No, it wasn't a video game. It was real situation. And it was first, let's say, quotes in quotes, project outside of Japan. And I'm like, oh my God, if this will happen all over the world, that will be bad.
Yeah, nightmare.
Yeah, that will be a nightmare. Yep. I think we should make like series from that, because this is serious topic.
I have some interesting content and that I would like to present to you for another show. Absolutely.
Okay. That will be great. But for today, I think that's it. What I want to say. I want to say thank you, a really big thank you for giving me another opportunity to be on your channel. I want to say thank you for all of our regular and maybe not so regular listeners for their patience, that they stay with us until the very end of the show, and stay safe. And I'm looking forward for next time. All tight, and bye-bye.
And thank you everyone for joining us today. We'll continue to bring in some information to help give you something to think about, and also to help you to have a better perspective of what's going on around our world. Thank you for your support. Have a good day.
You have been watching Disclosures. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Visit www.acio-official.org and www.readingsbyarael.com to book a private session with Jessica. Feel free to support our work. All links can be found in the description. Thank you, and until next time.